Hi! Today we're going to learn about algebra, fraction word problem. Let's say we have a problem, like Jim and Kevin have a total of 72 cards. Jim gave 1/3 of his cards to Kevin. Kevin then gave 2/5 of his cards to Jim. In the end, each of them had the same number of cards. How many cards did each of them have at first? Now the problem states that Jim gave 1/3 of his cards to Kevin. We can see that there is a fraction in this sentence. The fraction is 1/3. Now we know that in a fraction the denominator, which in our case is 3, is the whole. So this means that Jim originally had 3 units of cards. So Jim's cards, J for Jim, C for cards, is equal to 3 units. But one thing we should have noticed before was that Jim and Kevin had a total of 72 cards. So the total cards, T for total, C for cards, is equal to 72. So this means that there were 72 total cards. Now, the next sentence. Kevin then gave 2/5 of his cards to Jim. We can see another fraction, which is 2/5. In this case, the denominator is 5. So this means that Kevin now has 5 units. The reason I'm saying now is because that means that after Kevin got 1/3 of Jim's cards, he gave 2/5 of his own cards to Jim. So this means that Kevin now has 5 units. So Kevin now is equal to 5 boxes of cards. Now, in the end, each of them had the same number of cards. So let's make another column. This is called the end column. Let's make this column bigger. Now, in the end, each of them had the same number of cards. So, this means that Jim remaining, J for Jim, R for remaining, is equal to Kevin remaining, K for Kevin, R for remaining. Now, in the end, we still have 72 cards. So total cards is still equal to 72. And if each of them has the same number of cards, then this means that each of them has 72 divided by 2, which is 36 cards. So Jim remaining is equal to 36 cards. And Kevin remaining, K for Kevin, R for remaining, is equal to 36 cards. Now let's move on. So, Jim remaining, J for Jim, R for remaining, is equal to now we know that Jim gave 1/3 of his cards to Kevin. So this means that he has 3 units minus 1/3 of his cards, which is unit, to Kevin. We also know that he got 2/5 of Kevin's now cards. So he got 2 boxes of cards. So plus 2 boxes of cards. This is equal to 2 units plus 2 boxes. Now Kevin remaining, K for Kevin, R for remaining, is equal to. So after Kevin got 1/3 of Jim's cards, he has 5 boxes. And then he gave 2 boxes of cards to Jim. So you get 5 boxes minus 2 boxes which is equal to 3 boxes. Now we know that in the end, Kevin has 36 cards and Jim has 36 cards. So 3 boxes is equal to 36, and 2 units plus 2 boxes is also equal to 36. Now, let's rewrite this expression down here. Or let's rewrite this equation down here. 3 boxes, is equal to 36. So 1 box is equal to 36 divided by 3, which is equal to 12. So this means that 1 box is equal to 12. Now we also know that 2 units plus 2 boxes is equal to 36. So 2 units plus 2 boxes is equal to 36. Now let's separate these two things. So 2 units plus 2 boxes is equal to 36. Now we know that 1 box is equal to 12. So let's substitute in this equation the 2 boxes for 2 times 12. So we get 2 units plus 2 times 12 is 24 is equal to 36. Now let's get the variables on one side and the numbers on the other side. To do this, we subtract 24 from both sides of this equation. This way we get rid of 24 from this side of this equation. So we get 2 units plus 24 minus 24 cancels out is equal to 12. So unit is equal to 6. Unit is equal to 6. Now we need to find out how many cards did each of them have at first. Let's first find out how many cards did Jim have. So Jim had 3 units of cards, and each unit is equal to 6. So he had 3 times 6, which is equal to 18 cards. Let's rewrite this on the other side of the board. So Jim's cards, J for Jim, Jim had 18 cards. So Jim had 18 cards. So Jim's cards, J for Jim, C for cards, was equal to 3 units, which is equal to 3 times 6, which is equal to 18 cards. So Jim had 18 cards. Now let's find out how many cards did Kevin have. So Kevin now, in the beginning, had 5 boxes, which is equal to 5 times 12, which is equal to 60. So Kevin now, in the beginning, had 60 cards. But we have to remember that he had 60 cards after Jim gave him 1/3 of his cards. So after Jim gave him 1 unit of cards. So after Jim gave him 6 cards. So Kevin before, K for Kevin, B for before, K for Kevin, B for before is equal to 60 minus 6, which is equal to 54 cards. So Kevin had 54 cards at first. So Kevin had 54 cards. Whoops. So Kevin had 54 cards at first because after we subtract the 6 cards that he got from Jim, after we subtract those 6 cards from the 60 cards that he had after he got those cards from Jim, we get 54 cards, which is how many cards he had before Jim gave him his cards. Jim gave him cards. So today we learned about algebra, fraction word problem. Thank you for watching this video.